Final race is a Class 3 over the 1,200 metres. A really strong finish to the programme, headed by Fortune Booth. They look really good winning here back in October, of course, and distance. Wide gate, though, barrier 12 for him. Fantastic feeling. Fourth last start behind Perpetual Joints. Healthy Luck, very consistent. Wide gate for him, though. G1 Lover, last start course and distance winner. Bold Stitch, another last start course and distance winner, goes up in class, as does Exceptional Design. Alkari from Gate 9 comes to Happy Valley for the very first time. No trials here either. We're back at the touchscreen, though, to have a look at the speed map here for the last, Brad. Lots of natural pace, but, well, Healthy Luck, said before, very consistent, but he's not necessarily wanting to be stuck all the way out there.
No, but I guess he probably is a little bit of a chance because there's quite a lot of pace and he's drawn awkwardly, so Exceptional Desire is going to want to roll forward. You would think Extremely Fun with Joe Moreira taking the ride will be very handy to the pace. G1 Lover's not going to give away his good barrier. And Alkari is a question mark, isn't he? Because he has shown pace before in the past, over 1,000, where he won. Where does he end up? Does he travel forward, or maybe the preferred option might be try to slot in and see if he can close off? But there does look to be a good tempo on offer, which will give those back in the field their chance.
Yeah, of which there is a bit of class there at the back as well, Paul.
There is, and I think the field's really going to open up, so I think everyone will get their chance there. So there's options. Fortune Booth is a horse that's been back to here at Happy Valley. He's had 2 starts here. His first one was being a win, and he's downgraded, looks well. And I think Happy Valley suits this horse, and he's fit at the moment, as is Extremely Fun. Really nice piece of work from him, and it's interesting that Joe Moreira's jumped aboard. Barrier 7, so he might just have to work a little bit, but he looks fit and well going into his assignment here. This piece of work just the other day on the 28th. And Healthy Luck, another one that has got a bit of pace, but you know, of the ones that are on pace, he's the one that could be caught out a little bit wide. So there could be a bit of a charge early, as we mentioned on, and this was last Friday, that piece of work.
All right, he comes here in good heart. We'll start with winning form. It's a good place to start. And G1 Lover, who won here from a wide gate, he had barrier 11 on this occasion, still got up for the win, so a much kinder draw in theory this time round. The other horse to keep an eye on here is Game Changers.
Yes, Game Changers has been racing consistently, but from 6 goes hasn't been able to win in the class. I thought the win from G1 Lover here was terrific. That horse in front, California Fortune, came out and bolted up at Sha Tin about 10 days ago, and this guy sat wide from the wide barrier. Now he's drawn 2. He's got the 7-pound claim of Poon going on. He's a winner without penalty. He comes in 2 pound lighter. Gets a lot of ticks for me.
Yeah, like he's going to definitely get his opportunity in here. Should get the run. It's a nice race, this one, so it's one of the chances, definitely.
Yeah, I've certainly got G1 Lover in there for a big chance. Bold Stitch, actually quite liked him on this day. This was his first up. He did it quite nicely as well from a wide swinging on the turn. Can he do it back-to-back, though?
Well, he's another one. He's drawn the inside. So he did come wide on this particular occasion, and he was fresh up. He does go well fresh, and he was wound up for this and won well. Second up, that's a question mark for him. But he has had a space between his 2 runs. He did win well enough here, but it's just whether he can put 2 together.
It's hard to sort of assess him because he hasn't had that many goes at this level, just 2. This will be his 3rd chance. He's got a good draw. He did win nicely and freshened up by Tony Millard. I haven't got him in, but I'm certainly not suggesting he can't finish in the frame.
No, and since this run as well, he's actually put in 2 really solid trials as well, so I don't think he's gone backwards as far as that is concerned. Alexi Bedell will be in the saddle once more. Last one we're going to have a look at is Exceptional Desire. Now, he comes in here on the back of a win as well, so it's more winning form. And again, the same question, can he go back-to-back?
Well, you'd think from barrier 8 he's going to have to work a little bit, but he's got really good form underneath his belt. He's hardly run a bad race. He can be on the pace. He's going to come in with a very light weight trying this class for the first time. The times that he's recorded would suggest that he's probably going to be vulnerable to the better opposition, but you know, when you come in on these light weights and you race forward, you give yourself a chance.
Yeah, I left him out because I just think there's going to be that pressure on, and he's just going to find it a bit tough. I think it's a really nice race, this one, and he is up and grade into it.
All right, that was a nice fandango, just grabbing there. Certainly just right on the post. All right, that's Exceptional Desire. One more to throw into the mix, though, and maybe the unknown quantity as well, Alkari with jockey Karis Teaton.
Alkari, Karis. First run since the Griffin Trophy, first run at Happy Valley too. How do you think he'll handle the track?
Yeah, lovely little horse. Still very young. Ricky has decided to take him to the valley. Could be good also for him, change his mind a little bit. He's still young, you know, he's still got a lot to learn. But Will be interesting what he does at the Valley. Is like you mentioned, first time out, he could be like everything new for him. So it'll be interesting.
As far as the type of horse, his action, those sort of things, does he give you the feel of a horse that will handle the track?
He should. The only thing concern me will be the greenness. He's got nice speed, so I don't think that will worry him. But just the greenness and first time there will just have the question mark.
The run on the Griffin Trophy last time out looked like he wasn't travelling all that well, but he still ran second. What did you think of the run?
Yeah, well, he came out pretty good, and of course Zach came around, and I had to sit behind him. And then as soon as I put him behind the horse, he fell asleep, and he just wanted to back off a little bit. But he kept on in a straight. When I put pressure on him, he kept on running right through the line. It was pretty difficult to go catch the winner because he was pretty sharp. But you know, like I said, the horse has improved, and he's still a very young horse. So going forward, he's a little nice horse.
Yeah, but maybe barrier 9 will do him a favour in the long run in terms of he's out of that scrimmage early, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. He's a young horse. Most times he's been on the pace, but maybe from the barrier they might be forced to drop him behind, give him a little bit of comfort zone early, and he might flash late because he has got to turn a foot, and he does look a very progressive type of horse.
I think he's got the horse with the most up sort of scope in this particular race. He comes in with a light weight. Karras has got options. And he's almost $10. I think he's going to be a really good bet in this race. I'm going to make him the best because I think he's going to come up a good price and a nice race. But he's a real progressive horse. I think we might get a little price about him.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of him too. He'll go in the tips for me.
All right, Fortune Booth is favourite at this stage, but Alcari for you?
Yeah, I'm going to make him the best. I think we'll get a nice price. He's currently $9.90, so he's a real progressive young horse. And it was interesting to see that Karras said that he keeps improving. Extremely fun, will be on the pace, and he ran well at his last start. Fantastic feeling, never runs a bad race at Happy Valley. I see him running in a really nice race as well. And Fortune Booth, the early favourite, comes back here to Happy Valley. But look, Alcari at the moment is each way, so you could even back him each way. But I'm backing him definitely for a win, I think.
Yeah, I wouldn't put you off him. I'm a big fan of Alcari. I just thought G1 Lover from a good barrier with a £7 claim, a winner without penalty. And his last start was terrific when he covered ground. So he got the most ticks for me. Alcari going forward's a really nice horse. I'm going to give Exceptional Desire a chance with all that weight off his back. Fortune Booth, had he had drawn a gate, I would have tipped him, but 12's very difficult. But we know that he's 1 for 1 in the class, and I think he's got a bit of an affiliation with Happy Valley. So 5, 12, 11, 1. Yeah,
I like Fortune Booth as well. I'm going to give Bold Stitch a chance to go back-to-back. I think the trials have looked super since that win. Right, as far as the stats are concerned, the man of the moment is Manfred Manpool.
He's flying at the moment, the mighty Quinn, isn't he? Manfred Man. You can have a look at his stats here. We're going to concentrate on the last 4 race meetings. So he's had 4 wins from the last 4 meetings, a second, 2 thirds, and 4 fourths. So he's got a 55% first 4 rate. And he's got a number of good chances. Again, I thought Wealthy Fortune from the front. Happy Spirits, another one that's likely to go forward. I like Top Laurels. I think he's drawn 2. He's going to go well, as is E-Super. I like him as well. Healthy Luck might be just struggling a bit from that wide draw, but he's got plenty of ability. So, yeah, I think he can keep that record going.
All right, yeah, some good chances there. Speaking of good chances as well, the best bets. Alcari for you?
Yeah, we'll do it in the last there. Alcari, I think he's a nice young progressive horse with a lightweight with options. So he hasn't been to Happy Valley before. That's a question mark. And because of that, you're going to get a good price. He's $10 at the moment. And I've got a few paying a bit throughout the card. But I like this first Butte with the blinkers on in the first race. He's currently a $17 chance. And I think a most improved effort from him. And he has won a trial over 1,000 metres before. As far as player of the day is concerned, we'll do it in the first. We'll get it out nice and early. We'll go first Butte, Nasha Shook, who's second up, and Luna Zephyr from the front. 8, 9 and 11.
Righto, Paul. I'm going to go with Super Form Race 6 on an each-way basis. It's a competitive race, but I think there is possible speed early. He likes to race fresh. He goes in fresh. He's my best on an each-way basis. And race 4, number 8, Applause. He's been hitting the line well. I'm going to give him a little chance in the first leg of the TT. I'll work around my play of the day in that race, race 4. London Master with Applause and Happy for the QQP, Swinger, etc.
All right, best bet for me comes up in race number 3, Golden Sleep from barrier 2. If he can keep his mind on his job and his teeth in his mouth. Former group horse in a Class 4 Oriental Elite. First up, so he should be a decent price, but he's shown a little bit in the trials. Draw 10's probably not ideal, but hopefully we can get home for a minor spot. And we'll go QQP, Happy and Healthy, Golden Sleep, and Ha Ha Heart in race number 3. 3. All right, that's it as far as Happy Valley is concerned. But group racing, back again at Sha Tin on the weekend.
Yeah, we've got a good Group 3 coming up. It's a small field, but it'll be no doubt a very interesting contest with a couple of horses sort of potentially looking to finalise their spots in some of the Classic Cup and Derby races.
Yeah, we've got Ribbon and Rivet.
Yep,
Yes, we do.
Interesting to see how those two both run. I do like Riveters of them.
All right, well, that's the show. Thanks for watching. On behalf of Paul, Brad and the rest of the team, hopefully we'll see you at Happy Valley when we will be racing to win.
Good night.
Good night.